So good to be with you this morning, loving mamas, on this Earth Day that we get to be together and practice tuning into this great resource that's around us always, nourishing us, providing for us without us even having to ask. This great Mother Earth that holds us as we mother our children. So feel free to begin to transition, shifting the awareness from the outer world to the inner realm. And as we do so, just take a moment to register where you are on the earth, where you are in location, in connection with perhaps a walking path around your neighborhood, where you are perhaps in relation to a hike that you love to take, even if it's a drive away. And kind of just allowing yourself to feel your location, where you are right now on the earth. Maybe some access you have to beautiful spaces, to open spaces, even if it's an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 drive away. Just feeling yourself in this location on the earth. And begin to shift the awareness internally even more. Just allowing yourself to sense the inner earthly landscape. And focusing on the physical body today. Celebrating the earthly body and its many different sensations. So just taking a moment to scan the physical body, noticing, just brushing sensations with the awareness. Gently brushing those sensations with the awareness. Just cultivating some staying power, a non-abandoning presence that can be there with those sensations just as they are. And it's perfectly fine, of course, for the mind to wander away. It will likely wander off to other more interesting things, and can just gently guide the awareness back to an interesting sensation in the body. And see if you can just allow that awareness to soften and relax around that interesting sensation. Just brushing it with awareness. Nice and soft and gentle. And when you notice the mind wandering elsewhere, it's also a lovely opportunity to just cultivate a moment of self-knowing. Ah, that's where the mind went. spirit of curiosity and care. Oh, that's where the mind wandered off to. And then you can just gently guide the awareness back to the sensation, gently brushing that sensation with awareness. A little meetup with this earthly body. Just gently letting the body know I'm right here for you. Very gently begin to shift the awareness to the breath. Feeling free to bring the right hand to the belly, the left hand to the chest or heart. And exhale fully, press the belly in, exiting the air out through the nostrils. Inhale, slowly expand the belly, the rib cage, the collarbones rise. And exhale, collarbones lower, chest lowers, belly deflates. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. And as you inhale, see if you might engage Mula Bandha, root lock, drawing the muscles of the perineum and pelvic floor up. And as you exhale, slowly releasing them down. You can also add in the words rising on the in-breath, feeling the body movement rising, both in the chest and rib cage as well as the perineum and pelvic floor. And on the exhalation, falling. And it's helpful to match the words to the breath as precisely as possible. Good, one more round. Lots of presence. Great, and after the next exhalation, you can return the breath back to normal. And you can place both hands on the heart or the palms together in front of the heart. And gently bow the head humbly down to the openness of the heart. And just take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of light and life that rests deep, deep within you. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within your children. See that light within them and bow to it humbly. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within all beings everywhere without exception. No matter how clouded in darkness or ignorance or despair, that light is still there within. And then you can gently bring the head back to center and rotate the palms up. Just take a moment with your hands cupped out in front to hold in your hands some gratitude for some aspect of the earth. Might be some lake or river. It could be an ocean or beach. It could be a tree or a trail or hike. It could be a grassy plain or a canyon. Or a little patch of grass or garden. Maybe some aspect of nature that has supported you through the lockdown. And you can just feel this gratitude in your heart and in your hands. And we're going to scatter the seeds of this gratitude by bringing our arms forward and out to the sides and just scatter the seeds of this gratitude, giving thanks to the earth. So bring the hands onto the heart, getting in touch with that gratitude for some aspect of nature that helped you get through this time of a global pandemic. It's incredible, but we did it. Take a nice deep breath in, feeling grateful for the earth that supported you through this time. And exhale, send that gratitude out, bringing the hands forward and out to the sides, like spreading seeds of this gratitude. Inhale, hands to the heart. Breathing into that gratitude, and exhale, scatter the seeds of that gratitude as you share that gratitude with Mother Earth. And a few more rounds at your own pace. And feeling free to weave in Mula Bandha root lock on the in-breath, drawing the muscles of the perineum up and in. On the inhalation and releasing those muscles on the exhalation. Good. After the next round, you can pause with the hands on the heart. And we can cup the hands out in front once again. And this time bringing the hands forward out to the sides and back with thumbs up, palms up, squeezing shoulder blades towards each other, lifting head, neck, and chest. Rock the hips forward, opening up. And just immerse yourself, imagine immersing yourself in this part of nature. And just breathe into the fresh air. And feel the sunlight and the warmth. And let yourself be supported by this aspect of nature that is in some way a reflection of you. Take a nice deep breath into its beauty as you acknowledge your own beauty. And exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, interlock the thumbs, and dive the arms forward. Hips rock back, dive the arms forward, interlock the thumbs, pull the thumbs against each other, fan the elbows out and up, shrug shoulders towards the ears, opening the wings of the shoulder blades, and dive into the beauty of this place, this aspect of nature more fully, allowing it to reflect an inner beauty that rests deep, deep within you. And combining these two positions with the breath, rotate the palms up, arms back. Opening up, rock the hips forward, immerse yourself in this beauty as you open to it more fully. Take a nice deep breath into it. And exhale, dive into this beauty more fully, sensing yourself as an extension of it. And continue at your own slow breathing pace, inhaling, arching up and back. And exhaling, diving in. Feeling yourself more connected to this beauty that is around you, to this great resource that is also within you. After the next full round, you can pause and just placing the hands on the lap, closing the eyes and centering. Feel how this part of nature lives in you. Take a nice deep breath into it as you tap that inner resource more fully. And a long, slow exhalation. Great. And then you can bring the hands onto the earth, coming onto all fours. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Walk the hands forward an inch or two for a little more spaciousness. And then we're going to pull the right knee towards the forehead, forehead towards the right knee. And then just feel the sensations in the mid, low back as we open there. And lift the head, neck, and chest. Lift the right leg back and up. Lift the foot a little bit above hip height. Press the hands down and towards the left knee to open through the belly and heart more fully. Take a nice deep breath in, opening to that aspect of nature that holds you. And exhale, bow down to it as you draw the knee towards the forehead, bowing down to this part of nature. Inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest, lifting the right leg, opening your heart to Mother Earth, and exhale, a deep, reverent bow, drawing the knee towards the forehead. And continue at your own slow breathing pace, a few more rounds. Good, and after the next full round, you can pause, lowering the right knee down. And pull the left knee towards the forehead, forehead towards knee. Feel the sensations in the mid back. Nice tuck. And then lift the head, neck, and chest. Lift the left leg a little higher than hips. Press the hands down and towards the right knee to help open the chest and heart more fully. Opening your heart to that part of nature that has supported you, especially during COVID, during the pandemic lockdown. Even if it's your own garden or a tree that you walked by, if you don't have a garden at your house. Take a nice deep breath in, opening your heart with gratitude, and exhale, bow down to that aspect of nature, drawing knee towards forehead. And with a breath, inhale, lifting, arching, opening the heart to this aspect of nature. And exhale, bowing down to it. Continuing at your own pace, really tapping this resource. Good, and after the next full round, you can pause, lowering the knee down, and then resting into child's pose. You can do a wide-legged child's pose with the knees wide apart, big toes touching, and forehead melting down towards the floor. And we'll take nice deep breaths, 3 deep breaths. So take a deep breath in and open the mouth, constrict the throat slightly. Deep breath in through the nose. For the exhale, open the mouth, constrict the throat a little bit. Good, deep breath in. Open the mouth, constrict the throat. Good, and just settling inward and scan for benefits. Good. Extend the arms forward. Shift the weight into the hands, coming up onto all fours. Bring the knees in a little bit closer, about hip width again. And then melt the hips forward. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Either keep the knees down or lift them up, your choice. Either way, open the heart. Open the heart, close the eyes, and just tap that resource of Mother Earth and that part of the earth that holds you. Let yourself feel supported by it, even though you're not in that space right now. That you know it's there for you when you need it. Take a deep breath in and exhale, press back into child's pose or downward dog, your choice. Inhale, come forward and up towards upward dog, opening your heart to that resource of Mother Earth. And exhale, bow down to it humbly. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. And after the next full round, you can pause, resting in child's pose. Settling into the warm skin of your own lap. And feel how your own lap is like the earth that holds you and supports you. Take a nice deep breath in. And allow for a long, slow exhalation. Good, and bring the arms alongside the legs. Lift the torso up. And lift the body all the way up to standing. Taking those courageous steps forward as we stand tall. And draw some of that energy in the thinking, planning mind down the body, swirling down into the womb. To that creative life force, down the trunks of the legs, down deep through the roots into the earth. And feel ourselves connected to something so much greater than our small selves. Feel ourselves rooting into the earth that holds us. And send some gratitude down into the earth on this Earth Day. And from that grounded, rooted place, draw energy, vitality, prana up into the legs, up into the womb, that creative center. And from the womb up through the chest and heart, blossoming open in the heart space, rotating the palms forward for an external rotation of the shoulders, opening chest and heart more fully. Shoulder blades move down onto the back. From here, unite the palms together in front of the heart and extend the arms forward, up, and back. Lean into the toes, hips come forward slightly. Lift through the chest. Lift up and out of the low back. And just take a few deep breaths and open to that aspect of nature that holds you. See if you can picture it in your mind's eye. And from your heart, send some gratitude to it for being there for you as a resource. Take a deep breath into it. Notice the qualities about it that nourish you and support you. And exhale, hinge forward and bow down to those qualities. And acknowledge those qualities as aspects of you, a reflection of you, and the resources within you. And then just take a moment to scan your earthly body, noticing its sensations. Noticing the mid-back, the low back. Noticing the backs of the legs, the hips. Noticing the backs of the knees with the same even awareness. Good. Bend the knees, fingertips in line with the toes. Step the left foot far back. Left knee can be raised or lowered. Lifting head, neck, and chest. Taking a few deep breaths. Opening the chest, opening the heart. Just close the eyes. Immerse yourself in that space. Tap that resource. See the image of the aspect of Earth, of Mother Earth that nourishes you. Breathe it in. Drink it up. Let it fill you with its energy, its beauty, its support. Take a deep breath in. Yes, and exhale, right foot back, downward dog or plank pose or all fours. And bow down to that resource within you. It might be the spaciousness out there as a reflection of the spaciousness in here. The beauty out there is a reflection of the beauty in here. The diversity out there, a reflection of the diversity in here. As Rumi says, the external world is the microcosm. The internal world is the macrocosm. From here, we can come forward and up, either knees, chest, and chin, or slithering forward, or chaturanga into upward dog, your choice. Most of us will be in cobra, squeezing shoulder blades towards each other, lifting the back of the head up, pressing the hands down and back, down into the earth and back towards the feet, opening through belly and chest more fully. And take a nice deep breath in, lift the back of the head up. And exhale through the mouth, open mouth, ujjayi exhalation. Lowering down a little bit. On the in-breath, you can name rising. And on the exhalation, falling, pressing the hands down and forward, matching word to breath as much as possible. And continue at your own pace. Good. After the next long, slow exhalation, you can press the hands down and lift the hips up high. Downward facing dog. One mindfulness teacher states, if you are alert, you can hear the tide turn. If you are alert, you can hear the tide turn. So look between the hands, step the left foot forward between the hands, right knee is raised or lowered, lifting head, neck, and chest. And open the heart. Close the eyes and immerse yourself in the beauty of nature that nourishes and supports you. See its image. Let your psyche feel its support. A holding environment for us as mothers. This great Mother Earth. An unconditionally loving, holding environment that holds us no matter what we're thinking or feeling, No matter how off track we are, it's always there to hold us. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot, bowing down to this unconditionally supportive holding environment in nature. And feel how that is also a reflection of you. That you have within you this unconditional love, this resource of a holding environment for your children. It's in there, and it's something we can offer. Sometimes it gets clouded or obscured, but it's always there. Just bow down to it. This great resource within you, this holding environment. And from here, we can extend the arms, lengthen through the low back, lifting the torso up, lifting the arms up, lean into the toes, arms go back, hips come forward. Lift up and out of the low back, lift the chest, open the heart, take a few deep breaths, blade the fingers wide, opening, opening. Opening to this part of nature that holds you. Take a nice deep breath in. Yes. And exhale, unite the palms and slide the hands down to the heart. And just take a moment to integrate. And feel how the feet are deeply grounded and how there's a reaching skyward, both at the same time. Exhale fully. Inhale the arms forward, up and back, opening to this aspect of nature. And exhale, bow down to it with reverence. Inhale, right foot back, opening to this aspect of nature with gratitude. And exhale, left foot back, bow down to it, honoring it. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog. Opening to Mother Earth, and exhale, bow down with gratitude and reverence. Inhale, right foot forward, opening your heart to Mother Earth. And exhale, left foot forward, bow down with reverence. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to Mother Earth. And exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to Mother Earth with reverence. And exhale, bow down humbly. Inhale, left foot back, opening to Mother Earth with reverence. And exhale, right foot back, bow down. Inhale, come forward and up, opening to Mother Earth and those aspects that hold you. And exhale, bow down to those aspects within you. Inhale, left foot forward, opening to the beauty of the earth. And exhale, right foot forward, bow down to the beauty within you. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to the spaciousness of the earth. And exhale, palms to the spaciousness of heart. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening. Good. Exhale, bow down with reverence to Mother Earth. Inhale, right foot back, opening to Mother Earth with reverence. Exhale, left foot back, bow down to Mother Earth. Inhale, come forward and up, opening to the beauty of the earth. And exhale, bow down to the beauty within you. Inhale, right foot forward, opening to the spaciousness of Mother Earth. Exhale, left foot forward, bow down to the spaciousness within you. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to the beauty of the earth. And exhale, palms to the heart. And just pause, integrating, simply noticing. Feeling ourselves more connected internally, feeling ourselves more connected to each other, feeling ourselves more connected with all species, all living creatures on this earth. And continuing with some variations, exhale fully. Inhale the arms forward, up and back. Yes, and exhale, bow down. Inhale, left foot back and pause. Lunge pose. And from here, we're going to be moving into tree pose. So we're going to lift the left knee. We're going to ground into the right foot. You can slide the back foot forward a little bit, and then either step it forward a few times, or you can lift it in the air. It's a little more challenging to lift it. And bring the left foot to the inner right ankle, just beneath the knee, or into the inner thigh. Palms together in front of the heart. And we're going to play with that transition. So inhale here, and exhale, slide the left foot back. Inch forward from the hips, lower the hands down. So inhale, lifting up into tree pose. You might take a few steps. You can even keep the big toe on the floor, heel into the ankle, and exhale, slide the foot back. Again, you can take a few steps back, a few steps forward. Inhale, rising. And exhale, falling. Good. After the next full round, you can pause in tree pose. Feel free to have a chair that you put your hands on if you want more stability. Otherwise, if you'd like to explore here, you can send some roots down through the right foot so we can blossom open more fully, lifting the arms, growing towards the light, branching the arms, and then either stay still or begin to sway to the left or the right, or a little more organically. The branches of the arms and fingers can move. Just swaying in the wind like a willow tree. Going easy. It's perfectly fine if the left foot lowers down. You could even move the left leg through space in your willow tree movement. Just in celebration of trees on Earth Day today. Good. Finding our way back to the traditional tree pose in whatever form it's going to take for you today. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, slide the left foot far back, hands lower down onto the floor. Bow the head, close the eyes, and just integrate. Maybe just paying homage to a tree that you have connected with in your lifetime, maybe a childhood tree that you climbed when you were little, or a tree that you hike by or walk by through your neighborhood, or a group of trees on a trail you love. Just take a moment to truly acknowledge a tree. And just give it some thanks for simply being there for you. Take a nice deep breath in, lift head, neck, and chest. And exhale, right foot back to meet the left. Downward dog or plank. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog, yes. And exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, left foot forward and pause. Good. And we're going to play with the transition into tree pose. So lift the right knee, focus the eyes on one point. That helps. You can step the back foot forward a little bit, and then from there you can either lift it directly up or step it a few times, your choice. Right big toe can stay on the floor for stability and support, or you can lift the right foot into the inner left ankle, just beneath the knee or inner thigh. Hands together in front of the heart. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale, slide the right foot back, hinge forward from the hips. Lunge position. Inhale, rising into tree, playing with this transition. And exhale, falling. Continuing a few more rounds with rising and falling, and just playing with it. There's no extra points for being perfectly steady, and I don't even think that's even possible. So why even try to strive for that? I'm just playing with coming up and going back down. Good. Just curling the outer edges of the lips upward slightly, not taking ourselves so seriously. After the next rising, you can pause, finding your position with the foot. It could be anywhere that serves you. And if you'd like to explore, you can first ground through the left foot, sending those roots deeper down to support our blossoming open as we lift the arms, branching out, spreading the fingers wide, and then beginning to sway in the wind like a willow tree with the arms and the fingers. Just moving with grace and ease through space. Maybe moving the right leg as well. It's another limb moving in the wind. Good. Eventually coming back into the traditional tree pose. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, slide the right foot far back. Hands down onto the floor. Bow the head, close the eyes. And give thanks. Give thanks to a tree. Mary Oliver writes, "Around me the trees stir in their leaves, and they call out, 'Stay a while.' And they call again. 'It's simple,' they say. 'You too have come into the world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light, and to shine.'" Lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, left foot steps back to meet the right. Bow the head down. Inhale, come forward and up in a cobra or upward dog. Just doing another little flow. And exhale, downward facing dog. This time, right foot forward. Inhale, right foot forward. Lift head, neck, and chest. Open the heart. Exhale, left foot forward. Bow the head down humbly. Good. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to some aspect of nature that supports you. And exhale, palms to the heart. Pause here, integrating in stillness. Sustaining a thread of connection with your inner spaciousness. You can release the arms and softly open the eyes. And we're going to spread the feet about. Hip width apart a little wider maybe will be helpful. And we'll do a nice breath cleansing movement. So a little Kriya Yoga, nice cleansing with the breath. The inhale will be through the nose and the exhale will be open mouth ujjayi exhalation, like we were doing before in child's pose. So inhale the arms out to the sides and up. Open the mouth, constrict the throat slightly. Bend the knees, hinge forward from the hips, cross the arms, still exhaling as you bow the head. Good. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up. Open the mouth, constrict the throat slightly. Hinging forward from the hips, crossing arms, bowing the head, let go, let go. Inhale, opening out to the sides and up. Open mouth, ujjayi exhalation. Good. Inhale, feel your vastness. Yes, and shedding, 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 washing free. Good. Inhale, feel your inherent spaciousness. And exhale, inviting the clouds to back away. Good. Inhale, rising open. Feel that radiant light within you. And clearing away the clouds that obscure that light sometimes. Good. One more deep breath in. And this time unite the palms, and on the exhalation simply slide the hands down to the center of the heart. Pause there, centering. In touch with that spaciousness within you. And just scan for benefits. Gently release the arms, sustaining this thread of connection with yourself. Softly open the eyes. And just take in each other's beauty. And we can lay down onto the earth, laying down onto the back. And just resting for a moment in Shavasana. Actively relaxing, actively releasing, actively letting go of any tension. And you can just send a message to more and more parts of the body, inviting them to participate in this release. Take a nice deep breath in, acknowledging whatever's there. And allow for long, slow exhalation. Good. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet onto the floor, feet about hip width apart and parallel. And press the feet down, lift the hips up. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana Bridge Pose. You can either rotate the palms down and press the hands down, or you can interlace the fingers, walking the shoulders towards each other a little more fully, lifting the hips a little higher. And some of you will stay here. Others might lift the right ankle onto the left thigh and melt the right knee down a little bit, keeping the hips raised, keeping the right hip high. Then you can lower the right foot back down if you've done so, and lift the left ankle up, left ankle onto the right thigh. Lift the left hip as you lower the left knee down. Nice hip stretch. And then lower the left foot back down. Press both feet down, lift the heart open. Taking a few deep breaths, opening the heart to some aspect of nature, that supports you on this Earth Day in deep celebration of great Mother Earth that holds us always. Take a nice deep breath in, feel the spaciousness of the heart, and exhale, bring the arms out to the sides, lift the heels up high, and roll the back down slowly, vertebra by vertebra, part by part. Good. And then we're just going to let the knees fall apart, soles of the feet touch. We're going to create triple diamond pose. So creating 3 locks or 3 seals of energy. So one seal is in the legs, diamond shape in the legs. And then we're going to bring our fingers together, extend the pointer fingers so the pointer fingers touch, extend the thumbs so the thumbs touch, and then create a little diamond shape in between the thumbs and the pointer fingers. And then we're going to place that diamond onto the earth back behind the head and fan the elbows apart for the next 2 diamonds there. Diamonds in the arms, diamonds in the fingers, diamond in the legs. So there's nothing to do here. We're just relaxing into the pose, and as we relax, the body is charging up with energy. No energy lost in the system. We're only gaining energy. So feel free to take a few deep, nourishing breaths. Just feel yourself gaining more prana, more chi, more vitality from the space around you, from the infinite sea of energy around you. After the next nice deep breath in, you can allow for a long, slow exhalation. And you can gently release the arms, slide the hands underneath the thighs, and press the knees together. Feet onto the floor, and then lift the right ankle onto the left thigh once again. This time wrap the hands around the left thigh, threading the needle. And then breathing into the outer right hip. You can even move the knees to the left just a little bit for micro movement and see if that helps deepen the stretch in the outer right hip. Just bathing the outer right hip and buttocks region with some loving presence. Tending to this earthly body that also deserves our great reverence. Just as we vow to take care of the earth on Earth Day and every day, so too may we vow to take really good care of this earthly body on Earth Day and every day, feeding it prana-rich foods and taking nourishing conscious breaths. Take a nice deep breath in and allow for a long, slow exhalation. And gently unwind. And bring the left ankle onto the right thigh. Wrap the hands around the right thigh, drawing the knees towards the chest. Breathing into the outer left hip. Bathing the outer left hip with some loving awareness. The buttocks area on the left side. Tending to this earthly body. Take a nice deep breath into the left hip. And allow for a long, slow exhalation. And gently release the pose. Good, and then we can walk the feet at least mat width apart, keeping the knees nicely bent. See if you can have your toes off of the mat out to the sides. And then bring the arms back behind you. For a nice windshield wiping movement in the knees, we're going to draw both knees to the left. Press the left foot down to lift the right hip up a little bit. Right knee goes down as right hip lifts. That creates a nice stretch through the right quadricep and hip flexor. And now we're going to deepen that stretch with the breath. And as we breathe, we're going to breathe into the right rib cage and kind of puff it up and out. So take a nice deep breath into the right rib cage. And exhale, knees up to the sky. And return the breath to normal. Lower both knees to the right. Press down through the right foot to lift the left hip up. Left knee goes down as left hip lifts. Stretching the left quadricep and hip flexor. Feel that inner spaciousness of that stretch. We're mostly space. Every atom is made up of mostly space, not matter. So feel yourself light and spacious from the inside out. Take a nice deep breath into that spaciousness, puff up the left rib cage. And exhale, knees up to the sky. And continue. Inhale, knees to the left. Exhale, knees to the sky. Inhale, knees to the right. Exhale, knees to the sky, and continue at your own slow breathing pace for a few more rounds. And after the next full round, you can pause and roll all the way over onto the side. And then press the hands into the earth and lift the body up. Bring the legs out in front. Then you can lift the arms up here in Ustrasana. It's Upward Dandasana, pardon me. So moving into Upward Dandasana, staff pose. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to lean back a little bit. Bring the arms out to the sides. Good. And then lift back up. And then we're going to hinge forward. Place the hands onto the earth. Not on the legs, but onto the earth. And just slide the hands forward as far as they can comfortably reach without forcing. It's a nice humble bow forward. So we're going to be moving between those 4 positions. So lift up to center, lift the arms up. And breathe into the energy around you, drawing in gratitude for that infinite sea of energy. And exhale, lean back, bring your arms out to the sides and send gratitude out to each other as mothers supporting each other on this path. Inhale, lift the arms up, breathing into the gratitude. And exhale, hinge forward and slide the hands onto the earth and send that gratitude to Mother Earth in all her grace and beauty and nourishment. Inhale the arms up, breathing into the infinite sea of energy. And exhale, lean back, bring your arms out to the side, celebrate the beauty of each other. Inhale, lift the arms up, breathing into the beauty around you. And exhale, bow down, celebrating Mother Earth in all her beauty. Inhale, lifting the torso up, breathing into the beauty within you. And exhale, lean back, celebrate the beauty of the mothers in our circle. Inhale, breathing into the beauty within you. And exhale, bow down, forward and down to the beauty of Mother Earth. One more round. Inhale, lifting up, breathing into the beauty within you. Exhale, lean back, celebrating the beauty in each other's eyes. Inhale, lifting up, breathing into the beauty within you. And exhale, bow down to Mother Earth and all her beauty. And just pause there this time, or rest here. The forward fold, and you can bring your hands to the shins or ankles or toes if you prefer. Just tuning in, being present for what's here in the moment, whatever it may be. A moment of being with what is. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift the torso up, lift the arms up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lean back, bring the arms out to the sides. And once again, celebrate the light in each other's eyes and the beauty of each of these mothers and the children that they're raising. Just celebrating each other's beauty and support. Celebrating the circle as a resource. And slowly lower all the way down, feeling that supportive resource of these loving mothers. You can wrap your arms around the legs, just feeling yourself supported. And either stay there, or you can move into blissful baby pose by taking hold of the outer edges of the feet, knees towards the armpits. See what serves you more. And just do a little bit of energetic composting through the low back. You can unburden yourself of anything you're holding in the mid or low back that no longer serves you. Just releasing into the earth for some energetic composting. Just opening a little door or window in the mid-low back and releasing into the earth. Good. And then you can bring the arms out to the sides, knees into the chest. Inhale here. And exhale, knees to the left, head rolls heavy towards the right. Inhale, knees to the chest. And exhale, knees to the right, head rolls heavy towards the left. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. And after the next full round, you can pause. Preparing for final relaxation practice, feeling free to Lift the legs up the wall for the legs up the wall pose, or getting a nice blanket to cover your body, or rolling up a blanket or pillow under the knees. Really setting up a nice supportive space for ourselves to relax into more fully. And tensing and releasing the body, the major muscle groups with 2 breaths. Take a nice deep breath in for scrunching up the face, making fists with the hands, point the toes, engage arms and legs and buttocks. Good. Relaxing deeply. Deep breath in, open the mouth, take out the tongue, stretching the jaw, open the eyes, lay fingers, stretch toes. Good. Close the eyes, close the mouth, and allow the entire body to be deeply, deeply relaxed. Yes, and begin to visualize or sense or feel a beautiful light surrounding the body in all directions. Beautiful, warm, healing light. And bring the awareness to the light that rests near the soles of the feet. And invite this light into the feet, feeling the ankles relax. The calves and shins are softened and soothed. And this light moves up into the knees, creating warmth and space there. This beautiful light shines into the upper legs. Both legs grow heavy and warm. This light pours into the hips, shining into the reproductive organs, harmonizing, balancing them, filling them with radiant, glowing health and vitality. This light shines into the digestive organs, cleansing and purifying them. This beautiful light shines into the chest, pouring into the heart. Visualize the heart radiating the infinite glow of loving kindness in all directions, including towards your own dear self, particularly towards yourself. Yes, feel the loving light from your own radiant heart shining itself on you. Bring the awareness to the light that rests in the hands, bathing them in warmth. And invite this light into the hands, feeling the fingers and wrists relax. The forearms, elbows, and upper arms grow heavy and warm. And this light shines into the shoulders. Feel the shoulders relaxing. Warm light moves into the neck, softening and soothing the neck muscles. Bring the awareness to the light that rests near the very base of the spine. And invite this light up the spine, vertebra by vertebra, part by part. And feel the entire back growing warm and relaxed and healed by this light. This light moves freely up the spine. It moves up into the neck, into the throat. The tongue softens. The lips are warmed. The cheekbones and jaw relax. The jaw is completely relaxed. Ears, nose, and eyes are all filled with the most beautiful light. and the eyelids grow heavy. The temples, the eyebrows, and the center of the forehead relax. The center of the forehead is completely relaxed, and the entire face becomes expressionless. The sides of the head, the back of the head, and the crown of the head are all filled with light. And the entire body, the entire being is filled with and emanating the most beautiful, warm, healing light. Just be a witness to this light that's in you and around you and with you always. Very gently invite the awareness back home to the breath. Yes, and take a deep, rich breath in and slowly exhale. Gently invite the awareness back to the physical body, gently awakening the physical self. Eventually rolling all the way over onto the side and just curling up sweetly with yourself for a moment's rest. And press the hands into the earth, lifting the body up to seated, coming to a comfortable seated position. Soft face, soft eyes. Closing the eyes, checking the posture. And I'll leave you with these words by Wendell Berry called The Peace of Wild Things. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting for their light. And for a time, I rest in the grace of the world and am free. When despair for the world grows in me and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world and am free. Bringing your hands together in front of the heart or on the heart. In honor of these resting places, in honor of these aspects of nature that serve as holding environments for us. A reflection of the holding environment that is there within us and that we can offer for our children. In honor of tapping these inner and outer resources, we offer ourselves and our children and all beings a deep, humble bow and namaste. Namaste. I look forward to seeing you in about 5 minutes, so around 10:23 we'll come back. Feel free to bring your tea, your warm blanket, cozy socks for our sharing circle. See you soon.